gorgeous morning out here right now, man. I'm here for the free continental breakfast, you know. But I happen to run into these cats, and he's a cool mofo, and we kind of follow each other online, so, you know, it's cool meeting these peeps. Happy hiking, guys. Not a bad sunrise from the balcony of my Econo Lodge. Here in beautiful Lordsburg. Oh, aptly named, this is where lords would live. Okay, so we're on day 6. We're still at the hotel. Blisters are healing up pretty well, though. I mean, yeah, that one popped on its own. I've got that little guy going on, but none of them hurt at all. I can't even feel them. So I'm still going to keep putting tape on them and keep doing my thing. If they're not bothering you, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Why change up? Scream close up! In case you were curious, this is my basic tape job. I went for just moleskin on that, because since my feet are clean, moleskin will stick great. In the field, not so well, man. It's not always easy to get your skin clean. So that one I just went with that. This one I'm forced to go with Leuco tape, because I got to go all the way around that bad boy. You can't just put tape on the bottom of your toe and expect it to stay there. It's not going to happen. So unfortunately, you got to go all the way around, but you can't get big wrinkles between them, because it'll tear up your other toes. So there's that. Hope you enjoyed looking at my feet. While we're on the subject of feet, Hoka, I want you to be ashamed. This is 80 miles on your shoe. I know you are way better quality than this. I'm missing chunks. Entire chunks, and other chunks are all flappy and ready to come off. Yeah, really crappy job, Hoka. Great advertisement for your company. Everybody, go out and buy some Hokas. Actually, I probably will buy another set. I'm hoping this is just a fluke. Okay, so it's day 6. We're headed out. It's still cold and windy, annoyingly enough. We were going to get some sandwiches back at the pizza joint back there, but they don't open till noon. Screw that. So now we're going to head over to McDonald's, do the dollar store, and back out on the trail. Me in Silver City in, I don't know, 4-ish days or so. So I've had a hard time eating for the past week. Yesterday I got some food in me, a whole salad and stuff, part of a burger. I finished up that burger this morning. I had a few yogurts and stuff, and now we're at McDonald's, and I ordered 7 cheeseburgers. So that'll tide me over a little bit. We're going to hit the dollar store, pick up a few snicks and snacks, and then out of town. It's a nice town. You walk right through it. You know, it's not a nice town, don't get me wrong, but everything we need as hikers is right on the road as we walk through it. That's rather convenient. More towns should be set up like that. They'd get our money. That's why they do it. For the first time in my life, I had to buy chapstick. Never had to before. I figured being from Arizona, I was immune to chap lips. But they're getting a little dry out here. Which is weird, because this is no drier than Arizona. Just maybe it's because it's colder is messing me up, but yeah, they're a little dry, so I've never had to buy this stuff before. It better work. Just walking out of town, I noticed these people mowed their lawn with fire. How badass is that? They just burnt that shit right down. I give you props. That's the way to mow. So this is Darian up on the right. This is our first through hike. She's a hiker, but this is our first through hike. So I don't know if we'll be walking together or whatnot. It all depends on speed, you know. Hey, puppy dog. You barked at me last time. I remember you. That dog hated me. Jerk. So we decided, screw all this walking, man. We're just going to train hop. Going slow enough for us. We're going to pretend we hike. If I have my foot dragging on the ground the whole time, it counts. We got to get to the other side of this. These guys are going to go into the tunnel. I'm just going to go between the trains. It's a few mile road walk out of town, so we're still just moseying down it. I prefer to walk on dirt when I can. Roads tear my feet up, but you know, those two are enjoying the road, so let them have fun. Maybe they can form a little trail romance going on there. He's freshly single out of like a 6 or 7 year relationship, so good luck, brother. I'll try to be a good wingman for him. See what I can do. So I wonder what mountains we're climbing. I don't even know. I haven't looked at gut hooks to see which way we're going out of here. So I don't know. We might make a beeline for those. Doubt it. But I don't see any like mountains north. Oh, figure it out when I get there, huh? Little javelina. These are the wild pigs that live out here. This is the little one. They have huge tusks. They get a little bigger than that. Not much, but a bit bigger. Good eating. We kind of missed our turn, so we're going to hop this fence right here, across somewhere over there's the trail, but we didn't notice. Although with where it would have told us across, I didn't notice any openings. I think we would have had to jump it anyway. Let's see how graceful he is. She's gonna go for the under motion. I think I saw marks from where you went under another one. She bent her pack real good throwing it down earlier. Don't chuck your pack. I'm more graceful than everybody, so I don't have to worry about this stuff. I'm just going to do a flip over it.
Yeah, not going anywhere anyway.
Good.
That Nightcrawler's a magic man.
We were walking and noticed a horrible smell, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go find that. And yeah, I did. And now we've got our next fence obstacle. Okay, so this one I'm just going to do like a cartwheel and then a double backflip, and I'm just going to land on the other side. So these guys take off their packs every time for this and whatnot.
How do you plan on getting over this?
You know, you don't need a pack. I mean, take off your pack. Oh, yeah, you weigh more than I do, huh? Yeah. I'm part elf, man. I'm just going to like climb up this shit. Just kind of wandering along the plains. All the signs are backwards. We're calling them Sobo signs now because the CDTC, from what we're hearing, is they just had a bunch of hikers go do it, which that would make sense why it's done so crappily. You know, maybe they should plan things out, you know, decide where to set them up first. You know, plan a little bit because you're going to be spending money on it. But hey, you know, that's why I'm not in control of the world, because I make sense sometimes. So yeah, anyway, we're wandering. I'm assuming we're going to go into these mountains. I'm hoping we are. That's where they're leading us. Not much in mountains, but good enough to get a warm-up, you know. Like I got to break my legs out a little bit. So they let me break in on 90 miles of flat. Appreciate it. And then I'll get a little uphill. Break that in. I'm ready for this. Jandals just checked gut hooks, and we are directly on trail. Can you tell? No signs or anything. We actually see, we're calling, like I said, Sobo signs. And we see one probably a half mile up. Because, odd enough, they actually show up better during the day when they're backwards. They picked the wrong colors. They went for dark blue on a background of white, but the dark blue is really big. Dark blue at a distance appears black. Black blends into the environment out here. They're not very tall. I mean, they didn't, like I keep saying, they did not think that one through. So I think those guys actually need to sit down and talk to me for a while, and you know, we can figure out how to make this work. I'll teach them some stuff. I'm nice like that. So we're still wandering. You know, here's one of our Sobo signs, but you know, there's absolutely no trail. I think we're headed towards that little peak there right in the center. That was my guess. Enhance. That peak right there, I believe we're going to the left of it. Yep. Because that's what my gut tells me. Yeah, you guys know I'm wrong all the time, but that doesn't matter. I still follow my gut. I'm in good spirits today. That's probably because I got some food in my belly. I don't feel nauseous. You know, I didn't eat nearly as much as I should have. But, you know, I'm happy I got some. And hopefully that starts it. You know, I got a lot of food with me. Hopefully I keep eating. Get to the next town in a couple of days. Eat some more. Man, that's the plan. Excited to get in the mountains, though. We're headed towards the 100-mile mark today. That's probably where we're going to camp. We might get there around sunset at our current pace. But that's not bad for, you know, being 6 days in and staying in a hotel for a night. When we make the 100-mile mark, you know, it's way further than I expected to be. I don't set goals, but the little ones I did were definitely not 20 miles a day. I was expecting 6s and 8s. You know, but yeah, it's nice to underestimate yourself and then, you know, prove that you're a little stronger than you thought you were. That Jandal's here. Find the snakes for me. See a snake stick technique. But yeah, good times, man. Great weather for this. I feel bad for the people who are starting this trail after us because it just gets hotter every day and there's a lot of desert to walk through. Yeah, so the day you start is probably the coolest day you're going to get. Yeah, depending. Mine was day 4. Was that 5? That was 5. Oh, yesterday was so cold. we did end up finding somewhat of a trail, and we are pleased to walk on the trail. It's kind of nice being the people that are actually helping the trail form. You know, that there is something to that for me. Unfortunately, my gut was wrong. It doesn't look like we're headed towards those mountains. It looks like we might skirt it on the right-hand side, which I was kind of excited to get into a mountain, but yeah, there's plenty of time for that. I realized in my hiking experience, I have not actually climbed over a mountain in a couple of years now, because the PCT, if you did not know, does not go over a single mountain. It claims it goes over Grizzly Peak, but it didn't even go to the top of it. You know, it goes over the sides of them and stuff, but directly over, that's not what the PCT's about, man. AT, that'll take you up over some mountains. And that's what I'm looking for. Looks like we're coming across another fence stop. Yeah, the map quite often tells us there's a gate, but there is not gates. So, yeah. I just don't get why they take their packs off every time they climb over. It seems so inconvenient. Although she just doesn't look like she's good at hopping fences anyway. Not enough experience. Oh, looks like got another murder scene. Crap ton of cows over here, right? They're all looking in one direction. That's at these guys. It nods. Now there's a black bull in front of them, or a black cow, I'm thinking. But it ran all the way out from the pack over here to stand in front of them. And it seems mildly aggressive to them, so I'm going to go over and punk it. It's my trail cow. Oh, another skull. Sweet! She saw me coming and took off. Yeah, look at her looking back. Kick your ass, cow.
I'm coming for you.
It went from being kind of, you know, desolate and all that normal desert stuff to a nice little carpet of flowers. Just randomly and only like in this area. Oh, I see it on the other side of the wash too. Nice. I wasn't paying attention and I kicked a cactus. It happens. It sucks. But oh, that one didn't even go through. Needed that one. I needed that. I feel something in here-ish though. Ow. Yeah, right there. Ow. Oh, it's not bad. It can't really be anything. Psychological, right? Yeah. Oh, we're figuring out where... He's peeing right now.
All right.
We're figuring out where we're trying to go. We see a Nobo sign there, a Sobo here, a Nobo beyond it to its left, and then a Sobo way off to its right over there, right? And I think I'm seeing a Nobo one beyond that to the right. Very, very faint, but you guys all know I have super eyes, so...
And that Sobo, I think, is where I'm seeing Darien right now.
I'm down, yeah.
We lined up with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Good eyes, man. He has excellent eyes, too. Not as good as mine, of course.
Group of good vision.
Yeah, we got this down. All right, the annoying thing about kicking a cactus. Yes, it hurts a bit right out the way. Depending on which one. I kicked, what the hell are those things called again? Prickly pear, thank you. So they're not real bad. If I kicked a cholla, I'd be in a pretty bad place because they're big spiked balls and they attach to you. I got a comb with me so I can get it underneath the cholla to pull it off of me. But it's the poisons they leave behind. Like, my foot is all sorts of itchy right now. And you can't scratch yourself inside your shoe. You can kind of stab your toes with your poles. But that only does so much. But yeah, I'm all itchy now. But that's what I get for looking forward and talking and not paying attention like I'm doing right now. Okay, so we got gas pipelines running through. We've been seeing them for a while. The actual exposed pipeline, too. Feeding that thing over there. We walked all the way around it, is why the walk was so far. They wanted to keep us as far away from that thing as they could. You know, they probably own a big chunk of land. So, yeah, they had us walk. I mean, because we were way over there. Walked all the way around that pyramid-looking mountain. That's right there. I don't think we're going to the left of it. I'm wishing we were. I kind of want to go in the mountains, but I see a Nobo, a Sobo, and then another Nobo sign up there leading in that direction. And we had the trail for a while, but we just lost it again. Unless this is it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. See how easy it is to lose? Now it's good. Okay, I got this. Watch out for the cactus in the way. Alright, where'd the trail go again? It's subtle, but it's there. We're getting into the larger pieces of quartz and just litter the trail. Deserts where I'm from have a lot of that too. You can find some pretty big boulders of it. It looks pretty cool, but you know, it is a crystal. I like crystals. But that's really common to me, so I already got one in my pocket. Don't need any more. No bosun. Turned into a really nice day. I'm hoping for a sweet sunset, because look at this. Look, look, look. Ah, there's layers of mountains out here. Ah, man. So if all these clouds are still there and the sun peeks through and we get some oranges and... Now, we got electric salmon a few weeks ago. I had never seen electric salmon. Here's to hoping. Lost the trail again, so you know it's just a game of don't kick the things with spikes. Oh, hey, found the trail. So these prickly pears are totally chewed on, which more than likely means javelina. I think I brushed against something that made kind of a rattle noise, because Jandal's got to see me have one of my little panic attacks where I stabbed the fuck out of a bush or something because it makes the wrong noise. And I got an adrenaline rush at it because I thought there was a rattlesnake in the bush that was touching my leg. But I think I touched a seed or something that rattled. I don't know. I'd say maybe I'm going crazy, but everyone's really crazy. I'm not crazy, I'm weird. There's a difference. But it gave me adrenaline rush. My eyes watered a little bit, and I stabbed the fuck out of that bush, but there's no snake in it.
That bush is dead.
Yeah, but the bush, yeah. No, it's one of those. It survived some stabbings. Well, I'm not going into the mountain where I wanted, but looks like we're headed up into this, maybe? Yeah, I just want to get a little bit of elevation. Different plants, work out different muscles. Yeah, a lot of this is training. I don't know how much training this trail gives you before it just starts kicking your ass. Well, I guess that's because I don't study, huh? Who needs to? Oh, this is good. This could be like the best sunset ever. Holy crap. So we have gained some elevation without really feeling like it because it's so gradual. But Lordsburg is way down there. Huh. We're trying to get to the water cache, you know, in time to, it'd be nice to at least get some pictures of the sunset. But, you know, maybe a time lapse if I get there early enough. It's still a good 3 miles away. How far is sunset off? We got 1 hour, 2 hours. I got about 2 hours till sunset. I totally just discovered the method to get through these things easier. Because most of us, even I and my pack, are wider than this. And like I've been saying, they've got barbed wire here that snags your pack. So what you do is you step up on the wires. All right, the bottom wires. Get your pack above them and just walk on the fence. And then around. You know, you keep your pack above it. Works pretty well without a camera in my hand. A little harder with a camera in my hand. But you get the gist. Nice dry well. We got water in like, what, another 2 miles maybe?
Should be about 1.5 miles now.
I need to refill. So the trail pretty much looped around. I thought we were going in that thing, but from a, you know, another angle over there that would follow the mountain and be way shorter. But we went way out there, around the power station out there, all the way out there, and up here. It's like a huge loop. I'm guessing the power station. I don't know. I don't know why they did it, but here we are. But, you know, it's kind of close to where my gut said I was going over there, and I guess I'm going in here now. Hey, not bad. You know, I'm fresh on the trail. My instincts aren't as sharp as they should be. Okay, we think we found a bee's nest, which, you know, bees in the desert are Africanized. So, and he's getting close to him.
Holy shit, dude.
Poke it with your stick, see what happens.
That entire thing is a wall of bees. That's not the nest, it's all just a wall of bees.
Yeah, it's a wall of bees. Yeah, it's a solid thing of bees, man. There's nothing underneath but bees. There are queens in there somewhere. Be careful, man. Be careful.
Be careful.
Yeah, I wasn't even meaning that, but some of them react to carbon dioxide, so don't breathe on them.
Yeah, these are the nice ones.
You sure?
They look like the nice
I hope they are, man, because it's a horrible death. It is a horrible death. Do not, you're stressing me out. I'm going to leave you because there's nothing I can do to help you, so realize if the bees start attacking, I run. I can outrun bees.
Death by bees. Almost as good as death by chocolate.
Okay, so now that he did it, I'm kind of obligated to do it because I'm curious, but, I mean, death by bee is horrible, and it's hard to outrun them, and deserts are filled with Africanized bees. I mean, they just are. Oh, Jesus.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool, and they're just chilling there.
Yeah.
Nice. Mildly stressful, but, yeah, because, you know, what if they kill me? It'll hurt. Hello, bees. We're all cool, right? Okay, I got my pictures and videos and stuff. I'm letting him do his thing. I'm intimidated, and I don't want them to smell my fear. Death by bee has got to be one of the worst ways to go. But, yeah, they seemed cool. But you can't tell by looking, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Africanized bees look just like European bees. I don't know, I've never got close enough to mess with them, but I know Arizona's filled with them. New Mexico's just like Arizona, but a little bit higher in elevation. Oh, look. Stargazer is here. I hiked with her on the PCT. We called her Star Blazer. That was her other trail name. Because, you know, everybody has multiple names. There's the ones we call you, and then there's the ones we call you when you're not around. Because she was part of the Portable G, Duck, you know, their crew. I mean, I hung around a bit or two, but once we met this one dude, they started just blazing to every town, and we're just unashamed of it. You know, and after they hooked up, it was more driving than walking. But to each their own. To each their own. I don't even give a shit. I'm just a shit talker. That's what I do, man. Deal with it. Cows just always stare you down when you walk by.
How you doing?
So we're getting pretty close to the water source. We see Darian up there chilling. Got some nice rocks. Unfortunately, if there is a nice sunset, we're not going to see it because it'd be in that direction. We might get a reverse one off the clouds. Because the clouds are pretty damn cool right now. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get a sweet color show in here. Oh, there's the windmill we were looking for. So since his eyes are pretty much as good as mine, we're playing the game on when we see stuff like, I see it. And then we point out to each other and see if we can see it and start describing it. And he can see what I'm seeing. This is nice. So far, I think he's the first person with eyes like mine. Good for you, Channels. It's a superpower. So this is the water source we've been walking for. I mean, that's some good, clean, clear water. Darian over there didn't even filter it. She's hardcore. Yeah, because cows stick their faces in that. And cows have a lot of snot and spit dripping out of them. I've watched them. It's pretty gross. I mean, because when they dunk their face in, they dunk their face inside. But, you know, I don't think she'll get Giardia. It's flowing and overflowing constantly, so it's cleaning itself out. But it does look pretty poopy in there, you know, like all along the bottom. But it's settled. Those hoof prints, do they get in here sometimes? That one looks like a hoof print. 'Tis mi casa for the night. Flat spot. There's not no poop here. There's just like poop light. I kicked most of the big pieces out of the way. We'll call it good. It's like I fertilized my lawn, is what it is. I left my water hanging in the tree over there, so I gotta walk back for it. And my knee's kind of hurting. So I'm gonna grab my water, filter my water, take an ibuprofen, eat my cheeseburgers, because I have an appetite again. Yay. Jandals is a curious sort too, so I don't have to die now. I can send a younger person in there that can run faster, just in case that cave is filled with monsters. I don't know. Can you fit in it? If anything interesting happens, I'll hit record again. So yeah, he went up in that little cave right there. I didn't notice it until after I was set up, but he says it's a sweet setup. So if you get to this windmill water thingy, you know, the windmill, that is a very comfortable camping spot. He says it's flat, sandy. There's a little bit of plastic garbage in there, but you would fit in there laying down. I'm already set up. I'm lazy. I'm sticking with what I got, man. I like my comforts. So today was a pretty good day. I had fun. It, you know, was a little longer than I expected it to be. We only did 15 miles or so, but you know, we haven't taken a zero. We thought we were going to take a zero, but you know, we thought we didn't need one. Huh? So you know, I'm a little sore. My knee hurts a little bit. I'm taking some ibuprofen. I'll be fine. You know, it's just sore, and that's from the fall in Lake Isabella last year. So you know, that's just some internal stuff. That's just something I'm going to have to deal with. I might try to push it tomorrow. So the three of us were talking, and Darian, the reason why she's pushing on is there's a place in 24 miles that has free showers and such, and camping and all sorts of amenities like that. And I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna push myself real hard or anything. 24 miles actually, because it's off trail a little bit, so it'd be a total of almost 25. Now, I'm pretty sure I can do it, but, you know, I don't know train or anything coming up, so, you know, I'm just going to play it by ear and walk and try to do a 25, and it'd be cool if I ended up a place where I could take a shower and all that, because it's nice to sleep clean. But, you know, I just showered yesterday, so, you know, I really don't need a shower. By hiker standards, I am clean right now. But, you know, a shower's nice here and there, so. And this trail doesn't have a whole lot of towns, so, you know, might as well take stuff while I can get it. So I'm going to try to do 25, but no promises. I saw sunset, as I said, wasn't cool, so no time lapse or anything, but that's okay. You guys don't need those. You'll get plenty of them out here. Good night.